10 minutes to the top of the show, please, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes. 10 minutos, por favor. 10 minutos. Gracias. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, boom, This is the place's call, please. Dancers are standing by. Lights one. Go.
Bienvenidos! Welcome to Ballet Hispánico's Noche Unidos. From the dawn of time, dance has brought humans together in many ways. Dance urged us around the campfires, ignited sacred rituals, connected us to God, transitioned us into adulthood, and even helped lay us to rest. In its most powerful form, dance was a vehicle for enslaved communities to hold on to tradition and pride as they fought oppression. Tonight, we call upon that power we all have inside us to kindle unity in our hearts and dance together. For 50 years, Ballet Hispanico has brought individuals and communities together around this beautiful art form. Our founder, Tina Ramirez, understood the power that dance could ignite in young people facing racism and neglect. When Tina founded Ballet Hispanico, she created a safe space that gave Black and brown young people the opportunity to seek shelter and prosperity. Those first dancers became so proficient under her tutelage that a dance company was born. Ballet Hispanico is a company that from its inception told the stories of Black and brown artists. Our artists. That is why we at Ballet Hispanico continue to be pained by the senseless killings in our Black and brown communities. Black lives matter, and we stand with the Black community seeking justice and change. There is work to do, and I hope we will all continue to lock arms and fight for those inalienable rights that are promised to us all. So tonight, we celebrate a legacy of unity, of spaces that were created under duress, but have nurtured and carried our communities forward. Tonight, we celebrate the legacy of Tina Ramirez and Ballet Hispanico. And how else but with amazing dance, music, and the very essences of our Latinx culture. You will see the work we do, and we'll also have a few friends who have stopped by to share their love of Ballet Hispanico with their music and their voices. We start with a work I created in collaboration with the amazing Paquito de Rivera, one of my music heroes. Thank you, Paquito. But the program is for you. It's for you to get to know us better. So, come dance with us. Baila conmigo. Vamos.
Wasn't that spectacular? We are so fortunate to have the extraordinary Eduardo Vallaro at the helm of this great organization. For 50 years, the mission of Ballet Hispanico has remained constant: to give voice to marginalized communities through dance and dance education. Tina Ramirez opened her doors to everyone. She honored and respected the individual beauty of each student and each dancer, and her compassionate embrace changed lives. The mission of celebrating diversity and of providing a refuge for self-exploration is what drew me to Ballet Hispanico. When I first walked through the doors on West 89th Street in New York, I was energized by the chorus of sounds I heard: the chattering of the students, the sounds of the castanets, the piano from a ballet class. I was a dancer when I was young, but the dance studio of my childhood felt static and uninspired in comparison. In my 10 years as Ballet Hispanico board chair, and for many years before, I have been a witness to extraordinary change. In our studios, I see students at our School of Dance transform before my eyes. One year they turn inward with self-doubt, and the next year they stand tall, full of confidence. On the road with our outreach programs, I see immigrant communities light up with pride as they see their culture represented on the stage before them. At detention centers, schools, community centers, and cultural convenings here and around the world, Ballet Hispanico facilitates connections, self-empowerment, and transformation. We are at a moment today like no other. The simple act of intersecting in each other's lives seems critical if we are to develop greater compassion and empathy. To be a witness to each other's lives feels urgent. My active connection with this organization has changed my life, broadened my perspective, and brought me such joy. Tonight, I am filled with pride to share Ballet Hispanico with you.
Y yo que ya me había acostumbrado a no pensarte por casualidad. Y yo que me creía tan entera y que tu olor ya no me hacía polvo más. Te veo aparecer entre la gente y siento que se gira toda la ciudad para mirarte como yo solía hacerlo y como ahora no me atrevo a mirar. Y cuando quiero darme cuenta, te busco sin saberlo. A cada paso me parece que ya no puedo alejarme ni quiero. Y cuando quiero defenderme, tengo las armas y la ropa en el suelo. Como era de esperar, empieza el juego. A ver quién tira más aun queriendo aflojar. Pero esta vez yo ya no sé qué es lo que quiero y se me caen hasta las ganas de ganar. Tú haces como que no sabes lo que digo y que lo sientes mientras dices que te vas. Y yo sonrío porque sé que ya te has ido, que por primera vez lo dices de verdad. Y cuando quiero darme cuenta, te busco sin saberlo. A cada paso me parece que ya no puedo alejarme ni quiero. Y cuando quiero darme cuenta, te busco sin saberlo. A cada paso me parece que ya no puedo alejarme ni quiero. Y cuando quiero defenderme, tengo las armas y la ropa. Que ya no quiero defenderme, tengo las armas y la ropa en el suelo.
Good evening, everybody, and happy anniversary. Let's first count our blessings that we are healthy enough to celebrate. When I first addressed you, I mentioned my sorrow at not having had a Ballet Hispanico in my young life. Well, let me explain. I mean, to have a very specific place for artistic expression and education, a place where personal expression was not only welcome, but encouraged, where I would be appreciated. There was no such thing in that time, no such place in those times. Indeed, there was no role model for me to look up to, a little Hispanic girl. None, nada. And I think very often what sad and difficult experiences might I have missed had I had a place to go where I was welcomed and appreciated, but I was also encouraged to put it all into dance, as so many of you do now. And I mourn that loss. Because dance is not just an abstract thing. It provides an emotional collector to feelings of sorrow and joy, and helps to release in an audience the wonders that a beautiful dancer can offer. You know, I always find myself in absolute and pure awe at the things the human body can accomplish. It's amazing that it's also at the same time radiating a superhuman energy. In its essence, dance is so wonderfully primitive. I think it even has its own smell. The thought of a leg slowly rising in the air a la seconde can absolutely devastate me. Well, I could go on, but then so must your celebration. Therefore, let me tell you that up next are two pieces by two fabulous choreographers, Anabel Lopez Ochoa and Andrea Miller. Have a great time.
De sombras llena, no necesito amar, no necesito. Yo comprendo que amar es una pena y que una pena de amor es infinito. Y no necesito amar, tengo vergüenza de volver a querer lo que he querido. Toda repetición es una ofensa y toda suspensión es un olvido. Desdeñosa, semejante a los dioses, yo seguiré luchando por mi suerte, sin escuchar la espantada voces de los envenenados por la muerte. No necesito amar. Absurdo fuera repetir el sermón de la montaña. Por eso de llevar hasta que muera todo el odio inmortal. compañía. Que me acompaña. Voz de las montañas, voz de las cascadas, agüita cristalina, fluye y fluye. Voz de las montañas, voz de las quebradas, agüita cristalina, fluye y fluye. Catarina fluye, 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 fluye. Cristalina fluye, 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 fluye. Catarina fluye, 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 fluye. Cristalina fluye, 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 agüita que acumulas, agüita que transportas, agüita que reflejas la fuerza del amor. Catarina fluye, 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 fluye. Cristalina fluye, 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 fluye. Catarina fluye, 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 fluye. Cristalina fluye, 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 fluye. Fluye, fluye.
Tamalabitami kumam kumba kumba nambabalakwami kumba 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 tamalabitami kumbam kumba kumba tamalabakami kumba kumba tamalabakami kumbam kumbam.
Negro de mi corazón, te quiero. Mi corazón te llama a ti, mi vida. Negro de mi corazón, te llama amor. Sin tus caricias no podré vivir mi vida. La 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 negro de mi corazón te quiero, mi corazón te llama a ti, mi vida.
Hello again. You are watching Ballet Hispanico's Noche Unidos. I hope you're enjoying the evening so far. And those dancers? Exquisitos. What artists? Que honor! It is an honor to work with such amazing dancers, and I am so grateful to the choreographers who donated their time and talents to this program. Thank you. Gracias. Ballet Hispanico's vision of providing a nurturing space for choreographic voices continues today. My mantra when curating programs for Ballet Hispanico is to expose the richness and diversity of Latino choreographers, cultivating new artists, and giving them a platform that reveals a contemporary Latinx voice. Their works take us on journeys that open dialogues and invite us to reconsider culture and move beyond stereotypes and iconic representations. It is important for me that our work challenges outdated narratives and makes room for all at the table. From non-conforming gender roles to re-envisioning leadership, we offer perspective. Together, unidos, united, we can make change happen.
Desgraciadita gitana, tú eres teniendo lugar. Te quieres reír y hasta los ojitos los tienes morados de tanto sufrir. Maldito parané, que por su culpita dejaste a la gitana que fue tu querer. Castigo de Dios, es la crucecita que llevas a cuesta, María de la O. Para su sed fui el agua, para su frío cantela, y para sus clisos gitanos un cielo de amores con luna y estrella. Querer como aquel nuestro no hay en el mundo. Maldito dinero que así de su vaina se mima para todo. gitana, tú eres teniendo lutar. Te quieres reír y hasta los ojitos los tienes morados de tanto sufrir. Maldito Parné, que por su culpita dejaste a la gitana que fue tu querer. Castigo de Dios en la crucecita que ya iba a cuesta. María, María de la
I have to say it's a big deal. You know, when they started, they were just Ballet Hispanico, but now they're Ballet Hispanico. There's a lot of history, all of which is embodied in the West Side Urban Renewal area and Ballet Hispanico. This company has built up a phenomenal reputation. They understand what it means to be part of a community. The block party every year is one of my most favorite events, when they take over their home block and participate with the neighborhood in amazing cultural activities. It's an internationally known company with local roots, and that's why they go elsewhere with engagement. Community Arts Partnership for us is basically figuring out how to develop audiences for the future, dancers for the future. And again, it's another aspect of why Ballet Hispanico is so great, because they're not just dancing, you know, for those who are already made it. And they understand that if you don't have culture in our communities and in our schools, then you're not going to have a great society.
Hi everyone, I'm Gloria Estefan, and I'm here to support the amazing work of Ballet Hispanico, who promotes our Latinx culture all throughout the world through dance and dance education. It's very important to support organizations like Ballet Hispanico at this moment more than ever, because we need to bring hope to our communities of color. So if you can help, please do so. Join me for Noche Unidos, a celebration of Ballet Hispanico's legacy of uniting people. And now I would like to present you a song that I wrote during this pandemic, because the more apart we've been, the more close together I feel that we've become. It's called We Needed Time. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you also support the amazing work of Ballet Hispanico.
Things rarely go as planned. All the dreams that we envisioned seem to crumble in our hands so suddenly alone. With my thoughts and my decisions, with a life that I have known will forever be changed. And I pray it's for the better, taking what we've learned together to finally build a better catch up. The race we started put on pause. Slow the wheels at fast, we're grinding all the things that matter most. We needed time to let go of worthless things we valued wrong, to rediscover new directions, new beginnings. There's so much we can do. Since we're all in this together, let's find ways to make it through. There's something to be said for having time to mull it over. Think about what lies ahead. This exceptional moment, inconceivable and strange, where we stop to rearrange, where we're forced to re-examine what we truly care for, what we would sacrifice all for. But we needed time to catch up. The fires we started let cool down. Slow the speed that we would drive and stop the train and just get off. We needed time to finally see there's so much more that we can be, to reimagine, make some good news, find a new way. And when we're finally looking in our rearview mirror, I hope it shows us the way forward that much clearer, with our baggage much lighter. Grateful, caring, and wiser. But we needed time to catch up. The fights we started, wind them down. Slow the rhetoric we're spouting. We've just walked on common ground. We needed time to recognize how easily we're all equalized. Each one of us pieces of the same thing on the same team. Things rarely go as planned.
I'm so thrilled you could be with us, and I'm so thrilled you are part of the BH Familia, my familia.
I'm proud to be a part of that, my friend.
Thank you. I've always admired your work, and growing up as a young immigrant child, the work you did on television really opened up, kind of brought out issues that I was struggling with, and really helped develop my identity and helped me move forward and see that the world will develop and talk about these subjects. I wonder if you can tell us about your inspiration for doing things like All in the Family, the Jeffersons, what important work you did.
I see life through the funnel that finds the humor. You know, I don't know of a situation I can't think of a situation in which I cannot get a laugh. When Edith died on All in the Family and Archie walked into their bedroom to pat the pillow that was Edith's, it was as sad a moment. The audience cried, but there was a laugh there too. And difficult to talk about how we achieved that laugh, but it was out of Archie's humanity. It's some little something he did, but the audience was ready to laugh because it's life.
You were telling the stories about African-American families when no one else was telling them.
When we were doing Maude, the character of Florida, played by Esther Rolle, she was the black housekeeper. and they became great friends. I can't talk about them as friends without remembering once Maud was going to do in one episode. Maud was going to do a musical for the community, and she was rehearsing at home, and she was doing this little dance, and she invited Florida to do it with her, and Florida did it with her, but Florida was like a half a step or a step behind her. And Maud said, come up, and I want to stand with me, do it, dance with me. And Florida said no. She insisted on staying in the back because that was her place. And the way the two of them talked about that racial moment was so rich in its humanity. And the two women were so much in love. It was gorgeous.
Thank you so much for being with me at this moment. We're going to go back to our program, Noche Unidos, with those beautiful dancers that you love so much.
And can I just say one more thing?
Of course you can.
You have one of the great smiles of the Western world.
Thank you.
Ballet Hispanico. Thank you for 50 years of love and changing the world. You fill us with pride and love and admiration. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Eduardo. And thank you all, the beautiful dancers of Ballet Hispanico.
My family is a phenomenon in that we are all in the arts. Our training came from this place. I mean, here in this school, they cover all the bases. You have ballet, so that's classical music, Afro-Cuban, flamenco, all these modern dance techniques. I mean, it's fantastic. It builds your self-esteem, and when you're young, self-esteem is key. You can do anything if you have instilled in you a sense of confidence in your ability to do things and complete tasks and be successful at something and excel at it. That's the way the whole world should be, where it's every background, every skin color, every language. That's what it should be. There is no school like this, anywhere, anywhere.
Mexicana hermosa, bandera latina, no te pongas triste, solo mire el cielo. Si la noche se cubre de estrellas y a nosotros pasamos el duelo, si la noche se cubre de estrellas y a nosotros calmamos la pena. No te pongas triste, solo mira el cielo, que la noche es buena para reconciliar los sueños. No te pongas triste, que tus ojos negros son la llama inquieta, dulce ardor en mi consuelo. Mexicana mía, preciosa María, no te olvides nunca que eres poderosa. A tu manto pasión colorida, yo le canto mi copla y mi prosa. Que a tu manto pasión colorida, yo le canto pa' toda la vida.
Listen, if you can watch this, I don't need to tell you how life-changing dance can be, how it grows your confidence and self-esteem, teaches you to collaborate, keeps you fit. The benefits are endless. That's why I'm so proud to work with Ballet Hispanico School of Dance, because they embrace students of all abilities at every level. It's why the Miranda Family Fund has partnered with Ballet Hispanico to provide scholarships to their students. If you're already here, you're changing their lives, because dance changes lives, and Ballet Hispanico is at the forefront of that. So thanks for being here, and have a wonderful night.
Que noche linda! I'm so honored to lead such an inspiring dance company. As you have seen here tonight, Ballet Hispanico is an extraordinary organization, bringing joy, possibilities, and transformation to people all over our country. I am so grateful for the incredible support of the Ballet Hispanico Board of Directors, our board chair, Kate Lear, and so many of you who have supported Ballet Hispanico over the many years and continue to do so. Special thanks to our lead supporter, Goya Foods, porque si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno, and to all of our amazing corporate sponsors. I also want to thank the visionaries who continue to bring joy and diversity to our world. Gracias, Rita Moreno, Gloria Estefan, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Paquito de Rivera, Arturo Ofaril, and Norman Lear. Most of all, I want to thank the artists of Ballet Hispanico, those amazing dancers that give their body and hearts to their art form and dedicate their career to this vision and mission. Thank you, dancers. We are nothing without you. There's so much work to do, but together, unidos, we can do anything. You can make a difference in the life of a young dance artist. A gift of $1,000 provides 1 year of open classes and the opportunity and ability to explore dance and culture. What a gift for an entire year. Or your gift can help our dancers return to rehearsal and the work they love to do. Please give as generously as you are able to, because united, the future is ours. That's our show for tonight. But you don't think you would attend a Ballet Hispanico celebration without getting up off of your chairs. So I want everybody to get up. We're gonna do some salsa. Don't matter where you are, just come dance with me. Let's do this now. Maestro, vamos! Un poquito de tito. Así, get up everybody. Here we go, salsa, and one. Walk it out. Watch the machine. Mambo. Step across. Turn. And jump. One more time. Everybody join me. Ready? Here we go. You keep going, keep dancing. I love you. Thank you. Adios, amigos.
Y ahora viene Tito, y ahora viene si la